Interest in powering up cars by electricity is picking up pace yet again, thanks in part to the recent spike in fuel prices, driving more motorists to check them out. Now, how can electric cars help motorists save more money at the pump? I'm all ears. I hope you are as well. Let's hear it straight from the president and managing director of Nissan Philippines, Atsushi Najima. He's joining me right now live via Zoom. He is in Japan. Good afternoon, Najima-san. Konnichiwa.
Good afternoon. Thank you for having me this afternoon.
Najima-san, why is there rising demand for electric vehicles?
Yet, obviously, as a general trend, is also people cares more environment conscious, as well as society is also looking for more sustainable mobility solutions. Electric vehicle is one of the strong solutions. Nissan is also leading electrification strategies. Nissan is a pioneer of EV. Then we have a strength on the battery technology. We introduced first mass-produced electric vehicle in Japan 2010. Since then, more than 500,000 Nissan Leaf car has been on the road for more than 50 countries.
Well, I've been there to Japan. I was telling you off the air that I love your country, and I've seen a lot of electric cars there, very fuel efficient, it doesn't consume fuel, so it's perfect with the rising fuel prices. I have to ask you this, Najima-san, is the Filipino consumer ready for a shift from gasoline to electric vehicles?
Answer is yes. Obviously, a shift to electric vehicle is not a question of if, but a question of when.
Yeah.
Then because of, partially because of oil, gas price increase, obviously total ownership cost between electric vehicle and gasoline engine or diesel engine is minimized. I can give a couple of examples.
Go ahead.
Nissan Leaf is also full charge, is also roughly 360 peso.
Wow.
Then
360 pesos?
Yes, 360 peso. Then with one full charge, you can drive 311 kilometer. So this means roughly 1 peso per kilometer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you look at gasoline, is now price is 70, 75, or 80 peso per liter. Then normally this is 7 peso or 7 kilometer or 8 kilometer per liter. So this means basically this is 10 peso per kilometer, so 10 times. Full charge is 360 peso in Nissan Leaf versus if you go to a gasoline station now, is same size of gasoline car, is you need to pay roughly 300, 500 or 300, 600 peso. This running cost is 10 times cheaper. The maintenance cost is roughly 20 or 30% cheaper in electric vehicle, but in comparison versus gasoline engine. Obviously, still, I would say initial purchase cost of electric vehicle is slightly higher. But if we think about total ownership cost between electric vehicle and gasoline vehicle, difference is much minimized now.
Wow, thank you, Najima-san, for that. I was just looking, like, if you take a look, the full charge, as you said, full charge of a Nissan Leaf costs just 360 pesos. Of course, it is an electric vehicle. As compared to what I'm driving right now, I pay 4,000, close to 5,000 for a full tank. And I just drive it for a week or so, more or less. What about for after-sales service? If we take a look, like maintenance-wise, how do you compare the costs?
Yeah, roughly speaking, maintenance cost is 20 or 30% cheaper versus gasoline engine because number of parts is basically less in electric vehicle in comparison with gasoline engine.
Well, I was about to ask you, but you did answer it already. It's obviously cost efficient. It's less expensive to maintain an electric car as compared to a gasoline-fueled car, correct?
That's correct. Running cost and maintenance cost is cheaper versus gasoline engine.
Yeah. Now, how can the e-vehicle market expand here in the Philippines?
Yeah. So before talking about cost, is also I want to talk about a good thing about electric vehicles.
Yes, please.
Is also we have a couple of benefits of EV. Number one is strong acceleration and smooth handling and silent and quiet driving.
Yes.
Number two, this electric vehicle is also future mobility. Therefore, we have a lot of advanced technologies inside Nissan Leaf or electric vehicle. Therefore, you can drive easily and safely. Number three, this is EV is zero emission and also less noise, therefore good for the environment. So those are basically good things. Also cost-wise, as I explained, also maintenance cost, running cost is much cheaper. Therefore, total ownership cost is much versus gasoline engine difference is much smaller than before.
Perfect. You know what, Najima-san? I have to admit, I was also able to try out and test out an electric vehicle when I was in the U.S. because my family lives there. So, and then also in Japan, like what you said, the engine is quiet. It's silent. It's like driving a bump car or a golf cart. It's quiet, right? Like then the acceleration, amazing as well. Now, how many e-cars has Nissan sold so far in the country, Najima-san?
Yeah, we sold roughly, we launched last May, and normally, so we sold 25 or 30 units roughly until now. Then this is in line with our forecast. Then also, yeah, so this is basically our progress so far. Still, we have a lot, because of this gas price increase recently, we got a lot of inquiries. Also, we are displaying Nissan Leaf in also Glorietta this weekend. Also, we have a lot of customers inquiry even today.
I want to try it out, Najima-san. Can I try it out if you visit here? Yes, let me try it out. No more gasoline. Because rising fuel. No more money, Andre. Najima-san, domo arigato gozaimasu again for joining us this afternoon here on Traffic Center on CNN Philippines. Thank you so much, sir. Stay safe there in Japan. Hope we can meet soon. Again, that was President and Managing Director of Nissan Philippines, Atsushi Najima.